Shiv Chhatrapati Jeevan Gaurav awardee, Mr. Shrikant Wad sir, and Dhyanchand awardee, Ms. Trupti Murgunde ma'am. Our KDBA member, Mrs. Devina Ghadge, to begin our celebration with the blessings of Lord Ganesha.
Nirvignam kurme devo sarvakaryeshu sarvada. To officially mark the beginning of today's Golden Jubilee celebration, we will now proceed with the lighting of the lamp ceremony, a symbol of knowledge, wisdom, and enlightenment. I request our chief guest, Mr. Prakash Padukone sir, guests of honor, Mr. Petkar sir, Wad sir, Ms. Trupti Murgunde ma'am, Iqbal Mendargi sir, and Mayur Tavde sir, along with KDBA officials, to come forward and light the ceremonial lamp. Thank you, everyone. Our special guest for today's event, Ms. Trupti Murgunde ma'am, Dhyanchand Lifetime Achievement Award 2020, represented the country for 15 years, National Champion 2010, National Runners-Up 3 times, Commonwealth Medal Team Medalist 2006, South Asian Games 5 times gold medalist, Uganda Open winner 2014, Maldives Open winner 2007 and 2010, South African Open winner 2006, Bahrain Open winner 2007 and 2008, Kenya Open winner 2005, Indian team selector, coach and commentator. We welcome you, ma'am.
We consider it a great honor tonight to welcome all our guests. I now request our KDBA President, Mr. Satish Ghadge, to escort our chief guest to the dais, Shri Padma Shri Prakash Padukone sir, and felicitate him with a floral bouquet. I now request our KDBA member, Mrs. Yogini Kulkarni, to escort and welcome our guest of honor tonight, Mrs. Ujala Padukone ma'am. Can we have you here, ma'am? Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable presence for today's event.
I now request our KDBA Secretary, Mr. Tanmay Karmarkar, to escort and welcome Mr. Murlikant Petkar, sir, with a floral bouquet. I would like to request KDBA Vice President Vinod Bhosle to kindly escort and welcome our guest of honor, Shrikant Vard, sir, with a floral bouquet.
I now request our past Vice President and Secretary, Mrs. Varsha Nadgonde, to escort and welcome our special guest, Ms. Trupti Murgunde, with a floral bouquet.
I may now call upon KDBA President, Mr. Satish Ghadge, to address the gathering.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and my fellow badminton enthusiasts. It is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you all to this momentous occasion, the Golden Jubilee celebration of the Kolhapur District Badminton Association. Tonight, we gather to commemorate a legacy built over 5 decades, one shaped by the dedication of players, coaches, and administrators who have made badminton an integral part of Kolhapur's identity. We were immensely fortunate to have with us a legend of unparalleled stature, Padma Shri Mr. Prakash Padukone. Sir, your contribution on one of the India's greatest badminton players, a mentor, and a coach have elevated the sport to new heights. Your presence here, along with your wife, Mrs. Ujala, is a profound inspiration to us all. We are equally delighted and honored to welcome our special guest of honor, Padma Shri Mr. Murlikant Petkar, sir. A Para-Olympic swimming gold medalist and a champion of the Khelo India program, Mr. Petkar, your incredible journey is a shining example of resilience and the transformative power of sports. We are honored to welcome Major Dayachand awardee Ms. Trupti Murgunde, who is a very well-known former badminton champion and has played and won many international and national tournaments. She is recognized badminton coach as well as a commentator for many sporting events and channels. We are also honored to welcome Shiv Chhatrapati Jeevan Gaurav awardee, Honorary Secretary, General Secretary of MBA, Mr. Shrikant Vard, who has been a champion in promoting the game of badminton of Thane and now for the state of Maharashtra. We are also honored to welcome, unfortunately he's coming a little bit late, but I would still like to welcome him, Shau Chhatrapati Maharaj, whose love and dedication to promote sports in Kolhapur is well known. He has been the champion to make the game of football an event that everyone looks forward to participate and witness. We also welcome dignitaries from other sporting associations of Kolhapur, as well as office bearers of other district badminton associations of neighboring districts. This is also a special evening for all the players from Kolhapur who have represented Maharashtra or India, who will receive their mementos at the hands of the dignitaries on the dais. We welcome them all to this function too. Tonight, we also celebrate the outstanding contribution of Kolhapur's own champion trailblazers like Shobha Murthy, an Arjuna awardee, and Mayur Tavde and Arti Patil, Shiv Chhatrapati awardees. These athletes have brought glory to our district, showcasing Kolhapur as a nurturing ground for excellence in sports. We also welcome all the sponsors and well-wishers who have actively supported KDBA for the past many events and for the present function. They are the financial pillars in promoting sports in Kolhapur. I also welcome the press who have always supported our activities and initiatives by giving maximum coverage to our events and tournaments. I'm sure that they will cover this event to ensure that the wisdom of guests is propagated through the media for all sports enthusiasts to benefit from. Our soon-to-be-released souvenir captures the rich history of badminton in Kolhapur. It features articles and anecdotes and reflections from our legends, offering inspiring glimpses into our journey over the decades. As we honor our past, we remain steadfastly committed to the future. We envision a Kolhapur where badminton thrives at every level, a community where the sport fosters physical fitness, mental well-being, and unity. By providing world-class infrastructure, coaching, and playing opportunities, we aim to cultivate a new generation of champions who will carry forward this illustrious legacy. On this golden milestone, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for being a part of this celebration. Your presence, passion, and unwavering support for the game of badminton makes this evening truly special. Together, let us continue to champion this beautiful sport and inspire future generations to dream big and achieve greatness. Thank you, and let's make this Golden Jubilee a celebration to cherish and remember.
Thank you, sir. We deem it a great honor and privilege to felicitate our guests for tonight on the occasion of our Golden Jubilee celebration. I now request our President, Mr. Satish Ghadge, to felicitate our chief guest for tonight, Mr. Prakash Padukone, sir. Thank you, sir. I now request our Vice President, Mr. Vinod Bhosle, to felicitate our chief guest, Mr. Petkar, sir. Thank you, sir. I now call upon our Secretary, Mr. Tanmay Karmarkar, to felicitate Mr. Shrikant Wad, sir. Thank you, sir. I now call upon Mrs. Varsha Nadgonde, ma'am, to kindly felicitate Ms. Tripti Murgunde, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I now request our past secretary, Mr. Kedar Nadgonde, to felicitate Mr. Shirish Gurjar and Mrs. Sarita Gurjar. Thank you, sir.
I would now request Kedar Nadgonde to speak on the history of the Kolhapur District Badminton Association, how it has been formed.
The Kolhapur District Badminton Association traces its roots back to the early 1970s, when a group of passionate players recognized the need for an organized platform to promote the sport in this region. The visionary initiative was spearheaded by 5 individuals who shared a deep love for badminton and a commitment for its development. Shri Baba Saheb Nadgonde, Shri Baba Bhosle, Shri Himmat Singh Ghadge, Shri Vikram Singh Ghadge, and Shri Appa Saheb Sohni. The journey of KDBA began with humble beginnings, devoid of trophies or substantial infrastructure. However, fueled by their passion and determination, these individuals embarked on a mission to establish a vibrant badminton community for Kolhapur. One of the key moments of the early days of KDBA was organizing the state tournament in Kolhapur. Despite facing challenges such as lack of venue, the founders' strong determination helped them succeed. Shri Himmat Singh Ghadge paid close attention to detail, particularly in overseeing the installation of specialized flooring at Alankar Hall, underscored the commitment to create optimal playing conditions for all the athletes there. The flooring was carefully designed to give players the right spring effect, making it easier and safer to move on the court. The attention to quality and detail showed by KDBA's commitment to maintaining high standards and providing the best experience for the players. Shri Baba Bhosle, leveraging his experience as an office bearer in the Table Tennis Association of Kolhapur, played a crucial role in navigating the legal intricacies of forming an association. His expertise complemented the collective knowledge and passion of the founding members, facilitating the establishment of the association. As the district matches gained momentum, the need for trophies became apparent. Baba Saheb Nadgonde emerged as the driving force behind procuring the inaugural trophies for the district championships. With the contributions from various stakeholders, including the Ruparal family, the Ruya family, Rani Sahib of Kagal, and Nadgonde family, the first 4 trophies, which included men's singles, men's doubles, junior boys singles, and women's singles, were introduced. This laid the foundation for competitive excellence within the district. The dedication of the founders extended beyond organizing tournaments to enhancing infrastructure for badminton. The transformation of Kapil Tirtha Hall, once a bustling market, into a premier badminton venue stands as a testimony to their vision and perseverance. Through collaborative effort with the Municipal Corporation of Kolhapur, the hall was refurbished with wooden flooring, providing a conducive environment for all the players and the spectators alike. In addition to the physical infrastructure, the support of local businessmen and individuals such as the Kate brothers played a vital role in nurturing the growth of badminton in Kolhapur. Their contributions, alongside the unwavering commitment of the founding members, laid the groundwork for KDBA's lovely journey spanning over 5 decades.
Thank you, Kedar, for the detailed information. I now request our President and Secretary to come up on the stage for the release of the souvenir. I now request all the guests to release the Golden Jubilee souvenir.
Thank you, everyone. I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all our awardees who have earned recognition for their hard work and dedication. I would now request our chief guest, Mr. Prakash Padukone, sir, to do the honors.
Yes, our first awardee is Ms. Shobha Murthy. Shobha Murthy, she is the national junior singles titles in 1960. From 1960 to 1965, she has been awarded the Frenzy Talyar Khan Trophy for the best women player in Maharashtra. She has represented India in the Uber Cup at Hyderabad. She has won the singles title in the Western Indian International Badminton Championship. She has also won the singles title in the Eastern India International Badminton Championship in Guwahati. She has represented India in the Uber Cup at Bangkok. And in 1971, she was awarded Shiv Chhatrapati Award for outstanding performance in 1971 and 72. She has also been awarded the Arjuna Award by President Giri at Delhi, and in 1972 she won the national singles and doubles title partnering Maureen Mathias. She has sent a message, so we will be just displaying it on the screen.
Hi everyone. This is Shobha Mehta Murthy, wanting to congratulate the President KDBA, Mr. Satish Ghadge, and his team for having put up such a big badminton event in Kolhapur, celebrating the success of our well-deserved badminton players. It's so nice that Prakash, our legend in badminton, along with Mr. Srikanth Wad, is gracing this event. I am sorry could not attend, but nevertheless wishing all the badminton players of Kolhapur all the best, and do try your best to reach the top. Thanks for your invite. Wishing you all the best to all of you. This is a message specially for Prakash. Hi Prakash, how are you? Prakash, my elder brother Suresh Murthy and Bhabhi Asha are also attending this function. Do meet them. They'll be delighted to meet you. Thanks.
We would now call upon Mayur Taude to please come forward. Mayur Taude, he is the winner of Shiv Chhatrapati Award in 1987 and 88, very much from Kolhapur. He has won the 5 Foundation Award 87-88, district championships in Kolhapur and Mumbai. He has captained Shivaji University and captained for the Mumbai team. He has represented Maharashtra team for 5 years, plus 45 age group national champion in doubles. He's also been a coach of Mumbai and Maharashtra team and coach, captain and manager of RCF team. We would now call upon Sayogita Ghorpade. Sayogita Ghorpade is the Shiv Chhatrapati Award in 2019. She is the India #1 and represented India in the Uber Cup in 2018, World Championships in China in 2018, Asian Badminton Team Championship, women doubles runner-up in Bahrain Open, silver medal in Mauritius International Series. The next one is Aarti Patil. Can we call upon Aarti Patil? Aarti Patil, she is currently the 13th in the women's singles standing upper limb impairment SU5 world ranking. She is also the first Khelo India Para India gold medalist. Aarti Patil has previously competed at Badminton World Para Badminton World Championships held in 2019. She is a rising Indian shuttler and has confirmed her berth at the upcoming Para Badminton World Championships to be held in Pattaya, Thailand from February 2025. She has won many awards. She has won 34 international medals, out of which 2 are gold, 1 silver, 1 bronze, 17 nationals, 12 gold, 4 silver and 13 bronze, and 2 state medals, 2 gold. She is now preparing for the Asian Championships to be held in 2025.
Thank you, everyone. Felicitation is a gesture of appreciation and recognition. It's an opportunity to express our gratitude for the hard work, dedication, and remarkable accomplishments of those we are honoring today. I would request Mr. Prakash Padukone, sir, to felicitate our players.
May I now call upon Mrs. Saroj Sawant. Mrs. Saroj Sawant is an accomplished badminton player and coach with over 25 years of experience. She began playing at age 14 and has excelled at district, state, national, and international levels. Her notable achievements include representing India at the World Championships in Sweden 2015, Poland 2019, and South Korea 2023. She has won multiple state and national titles in singles, doubles, and mixed doubles across senior categories. And she is also a dedicated coach, and she continues to inspire and train people. The next one, may I call upon Varsha Nadgonde. Varsha Nadgonde is one of the passionate, dedicated, and excellent badminton player from a very young age. Her tenure with Shivaji University from 1974 to 1980 was remarkable. She captained the team from 1976 to 1980, demonstrating her leadership on and off the court. Varsha also represented the combined universities in national tournaments held in Goa 1977, Udaipur 1973, 8 and Jamshedpur 1979. May I call upon Vaishali Agashe? Vaishali Agashe, are you there? Vaishali Agashe, she was selected in the state team in 1985. She is a university level, a member of the Shivaji University team for 4 years. In the year 1990, she was selected for the Maharashtra state team. She played the senior nationals at Hyderabad. She was selected as a captain twice and once member of Mahila team in women's nationals at Sangrur, Punjab, Ranchi, Hyderabad. In the year 1990, she was recruited by LIC. She was also the member of Western Zonal Badminton team for 34 years. She was the member of LIC and All India team also. And she has represented India in Masters World Champion in Turkey, Poland and Spain. May I call upon Sayogita Ghorpade. Siddhant Ghorpade is the brother of Sayogita Ghorpade. He is late Siddhant, but he was a remarkable badminton player whose achievements showcased his dedication and talent. He proudly represented Maharashtra at Chandigarh Nationals and secured several medals in state championship and evidence of his hard work and skill. As a member of Maharashtra team for school nationals, Siddhant contributed significantly to his team. The next player
the next player is Vaibhavi Sabnis. Started playing badminton at the age of 7. At the age of 12, she won the Maharashtra State Open for both singles and doubles. Selected in Maharashtra State team to represent state in singles and doubles. Won bronze medal in both singles and doubles event at Chandigarh. Selected for Maharashtra State team to play national games where she won silver medal. Vaibhavi Sabnis. Next player, Pauras Yogesh Kulkarni. Winner mixed doubles under 19 team championship held at Latur, August 2015. Under 19 doubles winner at state championship at Aurangabad. Under 19 doubles winner at state champion Karad 2015. Winner mixed doubles under 19 team championship Aurangabad 2014. Under 17 doubles winner at state championship Ulve, Raigad. Under 19 winner mixed team events at inter-district championship Ulve 2013. Under 17 doubles winner at state championship Nagpur. Under 17 doubles winner at state championship Karad. Highest ranking India number 6 under 19 doubles. Next is Karan Jadhav. Winner under 13 boys doubles state level tournament in Pune 2010. Winner first Maharashtra Junior State Selection Tournament Nanded 2012. Winner under 15 boys singles Sunila Barve State Level Tournament 2012 Pune. Winner under 15 boys doubles. He has played many state and national tournaments. Next player is Rahul Kani. State championship winner, boys singles under 13 Mumbai 2014. First state selection tournament winner, boys doubles under 15, Mumbai 2016. Inter-district team winner, Thane 2018. West Zone under 19 team winner, Goa 2019. Highest state ranking, first in both boys doubles and boys singles.
Let's wish him a very happy birthday to you, Rahul.
Many, many happy returns of the day.
I think you got the best gift today.
Next is Prerna Alvekar. She is playing nationals at New Delhi. Her sister Rucha will be taking the award. 2013 National Games Goa Team Event Silver Medal. 2023 Senior National Team Events Gold Medal. 2023 Senior National Championship Women Doubles Bronze Medal. 2023 Second Maharashtra State Selection Winner Women's Double. 2024 Sri Lanka International Women's Double Bronze Winner. She is currently representing Maharashtra and Kolhapur at the prestigious Yonex Sunrise India Open Super 750 at Delhi. Next player is Janhavi Kanetkar. Next player is Janhavi Kanetkar. I think she's absent. Let's go ahead. Dakshayani Patil. Dakshayani Patil. 2019 PNB MetLife JBC5 Junior Badminton Championship Pune, winner under 11 girls. 2023 Yonex Sunrise Maharashtra Sub Junior under 15 and under 17 singles runner-up. Ritika Kamble. Just a minute. Just a minute. Sorry. Next is Ritika Kamble. Age 15. Started playing badminton from 2018. State championship winner girls doubles 2024 Ahmednagar. All India ranking winner girls doubles under 15 Jaipur 2024. All India ranking girls doubles semi-finalist Hyderabad 2024. Ritika, there is something more for you. A check for rupees 25,000 from the Kolhapur District Badminton Association. आणि एक कोणाला? There is one more check for Prerna Alvekar. Rucha, please come ahead and take the check. Prerna Alvekar gets a check of 10,000 from Kolhapur District Badminton Association. The next player is Pratik Ranade. Pratik has played many national and international tournaments. Winner in men's doubles at Latur, Maharashtra Senior State Championship 2018. Winner at State Championship men's doubles at Wardha 2018. Winner in mixed doubles at Nagpur Senior State Championship 2022. Trains at Syed Modi Academy, Thane under the able guidance of Shri Shrikant Wad Sir. Former India number 6 ranking in mixed doubles, current Maharashtra number 1 in mixed doubles. Rishikesh Sakharpe. Winner at Nanded State Tournament. Winner at Latur State Tournament. Winner at Pune State Tournament. Rishikesh Sakharpe.
The next awardee is Suresh Nadgonde. He is not here, but he has a special message for all of us.
This is Suresh Nadgonde. Wish that I could have been there in person. I want to congratulate Kolhapur District Badminton Association on completing a remarkable journey of 50 plus years and recognizing players for their achievements. As you all probably know, KDBA was started by mainly 4 people, namely my father Babasaheb Nadgonde, Baba Bhosle, Himmat Singh Ghadge and Appasaheb Soni, who all today would have been delighted to see this day. They were supported in many different ways by Ruya, Vikram Singh Ghadge, Rupa Rels, and Vasant Rao Ghadge and many, many more. I would like to first and foremost congratulate all the awardees. It is due to you that we are seeing this day. KDBA's unwavering commitment to nurturing talent and promoting the sport of badminton has been exemplary and has left an indelible mark on the game. We, the awardees, are so privileged to get this award at the hands of one of the greatest players in badminton, Prakash Padukone. Thank you once again, KDBA, for making this possible. A special mention and tribute to the legendary Prakash Padukone, whose achievements and contributions to Indian badminton have inspired countless, including me. I remember an incident at CCI Bombay where Prakash had tears in his eyes, not because he had lost to our very own Iqbal Mendergi, but because he saw the rise of another fellow player and was happy for the game and very, very happy that there was some good competition coming up. Kolhapur has produced great players in the past in Shobha Murthy, Mehta, Iqbal Mendergi, as well as Mayur Taude. I see so many more young players from the awardees list, which is so very encouraging. This year, being my father's 100th birth anniversary, as a Shraddhanjali, I would like to explore the possibility of organizing a tournament under the auspices of KDBA as well as MBA to encourage local players. The new KDBA committee will surely do all that is required for nurturing and growing the game as well as the players in Kolhapur. May this milestone inspire many more achievements and may KDBA continue to shine as a beacon of excellence in badminton in Kolhapur. Wishing you many more successful years ahead. Thank you.
May I call upon Kedar Nadgonde to accept the award on behalf of his father. Suresh Nadgonde, he was the district junior champion from 1972-73. He captained the Shivaji University badminton team 4 years. He represented combined universities in Central Zone interstate tournaments. He represented MBA for the interstate at Gorakhpur, district men's singles winner for multiple years, district men's doubles winner for multiple years, mixed doubles for multiple years, won the Triple Crown Fat District tournaments for multiple years, and he was also the secretary of KDBA for multiple years. He was also on the organizing and executive committee of Maharashtra Badminton Association. May I now call upon Mr. Iqbal Mendergi. Iqbal Mahendargi, a name etched in the annals of Indian badminton history. His one of the most memorable moments is of 1975. His number 2 ranking in the country by 1977, and he remained among the top players representing Indian Railways and achieving significant victories in national and international arenas. Beyond his playing years, Mr. Mahendargi dedicated himself to nurturing the next generation of badminton talents as a coach and a mentor. Let us take a moment to honor this incredible athlete whose achievements continue to inspire us all. His journey is a reminder that with grit and passion, even the greatest challenges can be overcome. Sir would like to say a few words.
कोल्हापूरात असल्यामुळे मी मराठीतच बोलतोय, सगळ्यांना समजेल असं. इथे जमलेल्या सर्वांना नमस्कार. कोल्हापूर बॅडमिंटन अवॉर्डीज आहेत, कोल्हापूर जे अवॉर्डीज आहेत त्यांच्यातर्फे मी बोलतोय. KDBAचे सभासदांचे स्टेजवरील रिप्युटेड पर्सनॅलिटीज आहेत स्टेजवर, त्यांनासुद्धा नमस्कार. KDBAची 50 वर्ष पूर्ण झाल्याबद्दल शुभेच्छा व आम्हा सर्वांना या सत्कार समारंभाला बोलून आणल्याबद्दल अति आभार. 50 वर्षा अगोदर माझे बॅडमिंटन करिअर या कोल्हापूर डिस्ट्रिक्टलाच होतं. मी इचलकरंजीचा मूळ आहे, पण माझं करिअर चालू झालं ज्यावेळेला मी कोल्हापूरला आलो, कारण इथे खेळायची व्यवस्था चांगली होती. आणि मेन म्हणजे 3 फॅमिलीज आहेत ज्यामुळे मी इतक्या पुढे जाऊ शकलो. एक आहेत विक्रमसिंग राजे घाटगे, बाबासाहेब नाटगोंडे आणि ज्युनियर कागलकर ज्युनियर घाटगे आहेत. या 3 फॅमिलीचा मला इतका भरपूर बॅडमिंटनच्या ह्याच्यात उपयोग झालेला आहे आणि त्यामुळेच मी या इंटरनॅशनल लेवलपर्यंत पोचलेलो आहे. मी इथे कोल्हापूर डिस्ट्रिक्ट ज्यावेळेला चालू झालं त्यावेळेला आमची टीम फर्स्ट टाईम महाराष्ट्र स्टेटला फायनलला आली होती आणि आम्ही मुंबईकडून हारलो होतो. त्यावेळेस 2-3 वर्ष स्टेट चॅम्पियन असलेला गौतम ठक्कर, त्याला मी फर्स्ट टाईम आपल्या या इथून जाऊन मी त्याला हरवलेलं होतं. हे झालं डिस्ट्रिक्ट चॅम्पियनशिपचं. नंतर मी ओपनमध्ये पण त्याला सेमीफायनलला हरवलं होतं आणि माझं बॅड लक की मी फायनलला हरलो अनिल प्रधानकडून. तसंच आमची युनिव्हर्सिटीची टीम होती, त्यामध्ये विक्रम राजे घाटगे होते, मी होतो, कावेरी होता, असे आम्ही 4-5 आहेत. त्यावेळेसुद्धा आमची टीम फर्स्ट टाईम फायनलला पोचली होती इंटर कॉलेजिएटसाठी आणि आम्ही त्याच वेळेलासुद्धा पवईला आमचे फायनल झाले होते आणि त्यात पण आम्ही हारलो मुंबईकडून, पण फर्स्ट टाईम आपलं डिस्ट्रिक्ट फायनलला पोचलं होतं इंटर डिस्ट्रिक्टमध्ये. आता हे माझं इकडचं कोल्हापूरचं सगळं झालं. पुढे जाऊन माझं सगळं झालं ते त्यांनी सांगितलेलं आहे, कुठे पोचलो काय पोचलो. पण आता कोल्हापूर डिस्ट्रिक्टसाठी काही मेसेजेस आहेत. मी एक उदाहरण देतो. बॅडमिंटन कसं प्रोग्रेस होतं. आम्ही ज्यावेळेस खेळायचो, मी मुंबईला जाऊन, त्यावेळेला आमची स्टेट टीम होती. त्या स्टेट टीममध्ये मेजॉरिटी मुंबई पुण्याचे होते मुलं. ठाण्याचे प्लेयर्स फार कमी होते, फार कमी म्हणजे नसल्यासारखेच होते. पण त्या ठाण्यामध्ये एक मल्टीपर्पज हॉल झाला, ज्याचं नेतृत्व वाड सरांनी घेतलं आणि मी ज्यावेळेस सिलेक्टर म्हणून झालो एक 15-20 वर्षापूर्वीचं, 60 to 70% मुलं आमच्या स्टेट टीममधली सगळी ठाण्याची असायची. म्हणजे हा जो प्रोग्रेस आहे जस्ट बिकॉज द मल्टीपर्पज हॉल तिकडे झालेला आहे आणि अंडर वार्डांच्या तिकडे चांगले कोचेस आले, मुलांना तिकडे राहायची व्यवस्था दिली आणि त्यांना चांगलं ट्रेनिंग, इंटरनॅशनल ट्रेनिंग द्या. आम्ही खेळायचो त्यावेळेला ट्रेनिंग म्हणजे काय असायचं, स्किपिंग असायचं, जाऊन ग्राउंडवर रनिंग करायचं, कोर्टमध्ये थोडं कोर्टक्राफ्ट करायचं, एवढंच होतं. पण आज यंगस्टर 9 वर्षाचा 10 वर्षाच्या मुलाकडं सुद्धा इंटरनॅशनल ट्रेनिंग काय असतं, कोचेसना सगळं ते तुम्हाला इंटरनेटवर सगळं माहीत पडतं. त्यावेळेला चायनीज वगैरे त्यावेळेला अगोदर खेळायचे, त्यांचं काय ट्रेनिंग असायचे ते आम्हाला माहीतसुद्धा नसतं आणि त्यामुळे ते येऊन सगळ्यांना हरवायचे. नंतर सगळं हे ट्रेनिंग सगळ्यांना कळायला लागलं, त्यावेळेस चायनीजना सगळे हरवायला लागलं. मी प्रकाशबरोबर काही वर्ष आमच्या इंडिया कॅम्पमध्ये पण त्याच्याबरोबर राहिलेलो आहे. त्याच्याबरोबर 2-4 वर्ष मी 2-3 वेळा चायनामध्ये इकडेसुद्धा गेलेलो आहे. आणि त्याचं डेडिकेशन मी बघितलं आहे. आमचं एक थॉमस कप आमची टीम होती. आमचा बेंगलोरला आमचा कॅम्प झाला आणि मी आणि प्रकाश फर्स्ट क्लासमधनं ट्रॅव्हल केलेलं आहे. जलंधरला जायचं, तिथे एक टुर्नामेंट होती. तुम्ही बिलीव नाही करणार, मी खालच्या बर्थ होतो तर प्रकाश वरच्या बर्थवर होता. प्रकाशला मी फक्त लंच आलं किंवा ब्रेकफास्ट आला, डिनर आलं की त्याला उठवायचं आणि तो जेवण परत म्हणजे इतकं डेडिकेशन होतं की त्याचं हार्डवर्क एवढं होतं की बॅडमिंटन, ट्रेनिंग आणि रेस्ट इज सो इम्पॉर्टंट बिकॉज यू वर्क सो हार्ड. आणि तुम्ही एवढे मेहनत केल्यानंतर तुम्हाला रेस्ट, तुमचं बॉडी रिकवर करण्यासाठी तुम्हाला रेस्ट असते. त्यावेळी मी बघितलं की प्रकाश वर स्लीपरमध्ये फक्त जेवायला उठायचा आणि परत झोपायचा. त्याचं हे डेडिकेशन होतं. प्लस मी त्याच्याबरोबर चायनाला गेलो होतो. पेकिंगला आमची एशियन बॅडमिंटन कॉन्फेडरेशन चॅम्पियनशिप होते. मी तुम्हाला सांगतो ते जो बॉंग असं काहीतरी त्याचं नाव होतं, एक चायनीज प्लेअर, मला आठवत नाही एक्झॅक्टली, असं बॉंग असंच काहीतरी होतं. मी ती मॅच बघितली ती प्रकाशची. त्याचे कंट्रोल आणि त्याचं डिसेप्शन अनबिलिव्हेबल होतं. तो चायनीज होताना तो जम्प करून फार जोरात स्मॅश मारायचा. पण तो जम्प करायला केव्हा मिळतं, वेन यू आर अंडर द शटल और बिहाइंड द शटल. पण प्रकाशच्या त्या डिसेप्शन आणि ॲक्युरेसीमुळे मी त्या 3 गेम्समध्ये त्याला हार्डली जम्प करून स्मॅश मारायला चान्स त्याने दिला. तो नुसतं पळवून सगळे रिटर्न करायचा. दॅट वॉज हिज डिसेप्शन आणि ॲक्युरेसी आणि नॅचरली त्याचं डेडिकेशन होतं. कधी मुंबईला आला की कधी रात्री वेळ मिळाला तरी तो ट्रेनिंगला जायचा, रनिंगला वगैरे. मला माहीत आहे आमच्या PJला वगैरे तो यायचा खेळायला. इन्स्टिट्यूट आमचं दादाचं होतं, तिकडंसुद्धा यायचं. तर हे जे डेडिकेशन आहे आणि हार्डवर्क आहे ते यंगस्टर्सने लक्षात ठेवावं. हार्डवर्क ऑलवेज पेज. फक्त बॅडमिंटन खेळा आणि हार्डवर्क करा तर तुमचं जे पुढे यायचं आहे चान्सेस आर देअर ॲब्सोल्युटली हाय. मी कोल्हापूर डिस्ट्रिक्टला सांगतो की तुम्हीसुद्धा जसं ठाण्याला तुमचे मल्टीपर्पज हॉल झाला त्यामुळे किती पण इंटरनॅशनल नॅशनल प्लेयर्स मिळाले, तसंसुद्धा KDBAने इकडे कुठेतरी एक मल्टीपर्पज हॉल म्युन्सिपाल्टीशी बोलून किंवा कुठल्या मिनिस्टरशी बोलून त्यांनी एक हे करावं आणि त्यामुळे की ना तुमच्या इथलं बरेच प्लेयर्स कोल्हापूरमधून डिस्ट्रिक्ट आहे. परत मी कोल्हापूर डिस्ट्रिक्टचा आमच्या आवाडी करून मी तुमचं हे करतो, थँक्स म्हणतो. थँक्यू.
थँक्यू इक्बाल, थँक्यू सो मच. आणि जस्ट टू कीप यू अब्रेस्ट, कोल्हापूरमध्ये हा प्रयत्न आमचा चालू आहे आणि लवकरच मल्टीपर्पज बॅडमिंटन कोर्ट विथ मल्टिपल कोर्ट्सची आम्ही तयारी करायला चालू करणार आहे.
I call upon Vaishali Agashe. She would like to give a short message to all of us. Vaishali Agashe.
आपल्या सर्वांचे आदर्श श्री प्रकाश पदुकोण सर, पद्मश्री मुरलीधर पेटकर सर, खेळाडूंची गुणग्राहकता करून त्यांना आधार आणि आकार देणारे श्री वाड सर आणि तृप्ती मुरगुंडे मॅडम, KDBAचे सर्व पदाधिकारी आणि सर्व खेळाडू मित्रमैत्रिणींनो, जवळजवळ 34 वर्षांनी आज आपण KDBA आयोजित सत्कार समारंभात सहभागी होताना मला अतिशय आनंद होत आहे. कोल्हापूरकरांचे एक वैशिष्ट्य आहे, ते म्हणजे एकदा आपले मानले की ते विसरत नाहीत. आता कोल्हापूर सोडून मला जवळपास 21 वर्षे झाली आहेत आणि जेव्हा वर्षाताईचा मला फोन आला की बायोडेटा पाठवून दे, तेव्हा असा काही कार्यक्रम असेल अशी काही कल्पना नव्हती. KDBAला 50 वर्षे पूर्ण झाल्याच्या आजच्या सोहळ्यात मला आठवते ती माझ्या लहानपणी मी पाहिलेली KDBAची तरुण आणि उत्साहाने भरलेली कार्यकर्त्यांची टीम. यामध्ये सोनी काका, दिलीप चिटणीस काका सध्या हयात नाही आहेत, पण रणजित काका, सुरेश दादा असे सर्व मेंबर्स होते. त्यावेळी बहुधा पहिल्यांदाच आणि कदाचित शेवटच्याच वेळी डिस्ट्रिक्ट टुर्नामेंट मी अशा पाहिल्या होत्या ज्यांना तिकीट्स लावलेली होती आणि अलंकार हॉलवर तात्पुरत्या गॅलरीज लावून त्यावर प्रेक्षकांना बसायची सोय पण केलेली होती. कदाचित मयूर आणि या लोकांना आठवेल ही टुर्नामेंट. आज KDBAने माझा जो सत्कार केला त्याबद्दल मी त्यांची आभारी आहे आणि आज माझा होणारा सत्कार पाहायला माझे आईबाबा येऊ शकले याचाही मला खूप आनंद आहे, कारण त्यांच्या पाठिंब्याच्या जोरावरच मी आज येथे खेळ सुरू ठेवू शकले आहे. KDBAची उत्तरोत्तर अशीच प्रगती हो आणि तिच्या माध्यमातून जास्तीत जास्त गुणवंत आणि यशवंत खेळाडू घडोत आणि यामुळे आपल्या कोल्हापूरचे नाव दाही दिशांना गाजत राहो अशी महालक्ष्मी चरणी प्रार्थना करून मी माझे 2 शब्द संपवतो.
Thank you, ma'am. I would now like to call upon our KDBA member and the mastermind behind the development of our website, Mr. Saidas, to give a brief about the website.
I would now request our chief guest, Padma Shri Prakash Padukone sir, to inaugurate our much-awaited Kolhapur Badminton District Association website.
So this website has been long awaited, launched today at the hands of Sri Prakash Padukone. The purpose of having this website is to improve the connectivity with the past players, the current players, the coaches and the members also. And just to ensure that the players they are focused on the game, and they will get connect to MBA and BA also for registering there, and all the tournaments which would be there, they would be able to fill the forms from here. So with the help of MBA, we will have the player registration also coming from here, and all the happenings happening in the KDBA would be already flashed in that. And this is just a stepping stone for the digital infrastructure, and we would soon be going with the app also, which would be for all the players who are there, and they would get the actual happenings about the game, and that will help them to stay connected with all the tournaments at the state and national level. Right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. The event would have not been a success without the sponsors of this event. I would like Mr. Petkar sir to sponsor a few of our donors. I would request Shriram Foundation, Foundry Private Limited to come to the dais. I would now call Menon Piston Rings Private Limited. Menon Piston Rings Private Limited. I would now like to call Vijay Menon, sir. Ghadge Patil Industries. Yash Metallics Private Limited. Saroj Castings Private Limited. Ghadge Group. Thank you, sir. I would now request Ward sir to do the honors. Nadgonde and Sons. Unique Automobiles India Private Limited. Chandraroop Cloth Stores. Rotary Club of Gargis.
All the Gargis, please come ahead. All the Gargis. All the Gargis, please.
P. Shau Chhatrapati sir.
Ghodawat Energy Private Limited. Parik Udyog.
floral gift. We would now like to felicitate MP Shahu Chhatrapati with floral bouquet and also the memento.
I would like to call the next sponsor, Mr. Ruturaj Ingle, Padma Group. Swaroop Engineers, Vasantrao Chaugule Memorial Trust, Mr. Ashish Raibage, Mr. Ashish Raibage, AITG Group of Companies, Mr. Yogesh Kulkarni.
We would like to call upon Narendra Dhavar sir, please on the stage.
Adi Plastic Industries Private Limited, Gruhini Vastu Bhandar, Mrs. Kavita Ghadge, Hotel Pearl, Mirasha Shapers Private Limited, Mr. Milind Ghadge, Power Engineers, Mr. Padmakar Kapdi, Mr. Prashant Kapdi, SS Enterprises, Mr. Sachin Zawar, Saroj Foundry Private Limited, Shakuntala Steels, Mr. Khobre, Dalmia Bharat Sugar and Industries Limited, Mrs. Sunita Soni, Tarini Shirgaonkar, TradeNet Wealth Broking Private Limited, Mohite Automobiles Private Limited, Mr. Vijay Sadija, May I now request all the dignitaries on the dais to be seated in the front row so that we can make the arrangements for the main.
To please give a standing ovation to one of our founder members who is still with us here, Mr. Baba Bhosle. I now request Shau Chhatrapati Maharaj to felicitate him on this Golden Jubilee occasion. Thank you, Baba Sahib. Thank you so much for all your services and support, and wish you a very healthy life. Thank you.
I would now request Ward Sir to please come on stage and conduct the much awaited panel discussion and to be continued with the question answer session. Trupti ma'am to be on the stage for the panel discussion.
I request everybody to be seated, please. I request.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I welcome all of you for this very short panel discussion. And we have very distinguished guests with us, Padma Shri Prakash Padukone and Ms. Trupti Murgunde, who are by their own means stalwarts in the field of badminton. Well, the first question that comes to my mind is related to both of them because Prakash played during his peak years or during his grooming years a lot of badminton in Mumbai, and Trupti is from Maharashtra. There was a time in 1950s and 60s during the legendary Nandu Natekar's times and so many other top players from Maharashtra. Maharashtra used to be at the top of affairs in badminton in the country. And today, there is a lot of competition, a lot of new states have emerged, and they are doing very well on the field of, on Indian scene as well as international scene. Many world champions have been produced from throughout the India. So what do you feel, my question to both of you, is where is Maharashtra lacking?
Well, first of all, I think initially, in the 60s and 70s, badminton was played mainly in northwest and eastern part of India. And Maharashtra was one of the leading states, right from Mr. S.R. Ruya, who was Sushil Kumar Ruya, I think his son is here. He was the president of the Badminton Association for a long time. He did a lot of good for Indian badminton. And I think one of the main reasons why badminton flourished during that time was many of the other states did not have enough infrastructure. I think mainly it was in Maharashtra and in Uttar Pradesh. UP also had a lot of, badminton was very popular, not popular at all in the south. And north also it was mainly in Punjab and maybe a little bit in Calcutta. So it was very restricted, and I think most of the gymkhanas in Mumbai had badminton courts, even though there were maybe one court, but that was good enough at that time. So they used to conduct a lot of tournaments. Most of the tournaments, majority of the All India tournaments were always in Mumbai, one followed by another. You'll have one in CCI, then Bombay Gymkhana, then Car Gymkhana, Bandra Gymkhana. So we used to play a lot of tournaments there, and so I think that helped badminton grow in Maharashtra. But over a period of time, as the game picked up, infrastructure got better in other states. Talent was always there in other parts of the country also, but due to lack of facilities, lack of infrastructure, lack of coaching, it did not emerge. So, but over a period of time, other states picked up, and I think Maharashtra was not able to keep pace, especially Mumbai, maybe because of, they did not have enough land to build big stadia, and whereas all the other states progressed, where, academies came up, and then people moved from wherever different parts of the country to, 2 or 3 good academies which were there. But I think Maharashtra has played a big part in the initial stages in the promotion of badminton. There's a lot of talent. I think it's now spreading to the districts also. These days, most of the players come from tier 2 and tier 3 cities because that is where the talent is. But unfortunately, the infrastructure is not good enough. So once you have the infrastructure and coaching, you can bring them up to a certain level, and then they move on to bigger academies outside. So it is, time the district associations become a little more active, have infrastructure of their own, or make use of the existing facilities, conduct a lot of tournaments so that youngsters get to see players from, who are better than them. I think that will make the game spread faster.
Yes, Trupti.
I think, pretty much what Prakash sir mentioned, but a little to add on, probably a little change during my time when I was representing Maharashtra. For me, it started with representing the Pune district, and I remember playing that inter-district competition was so intense. So, the Pune and Bombay, when they used to play against each other, the competition was so intense. I think that was very crucial for us as players, because playing at the district or inter-district level or at the state level, that sort of competition was helping us play at the national level. We are already set a tone, to play at the national level, and it would allow us. And majority of, players which we would look at that time were a lot of national champions coming in from Maharashtra, as you rightly said, that we were at a peak, and, so we used to really look up to them. But over a period of time, what I felt right now when you ask why Maharashtra is going down, as Sir rightly mentioned that, the infra is one of the things which we didn't see in those days in the southern states, and probably that is one of the things which has come up. But now in Maharashtra also, I don't see the dearth of any infrastructure at the moment, but what I feel is the kind of structured planning or a professional academy setup where you have a proper vision. We do get into some sort of a commercialized pattern, which is fair enough because money is also important, revenue is also important to run an academy. But at the same time, we also need a mindset where we need to produce players where, with the intention of tomorrow that they're going to represent India and get us that ultimate medal at the Olympics. So that mindset is somewhere we see lacking right now. But talent-wise, we have always seen the Maharashtra players immense. I would say skill-wise, we've always seen, they've been the best among the country. I'm sure Prakash sir will also vouch for it. And, but yes, we need to groom them. And again, I insist on the structured plan, which is definitely missing. And the system, we need to put in a lot more.
I think talent and potential definitely is the best, but you also, along with that, you need dedication and discipline,
yes, exactly.
Which probably to some extent may be lacking in not just in Bombay, but in most of the bigger cities. Yeah. The people the players in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities are more hungry, more dedicated, and more disciplined. That also plays a part in. Also, I think probably even the emphasis is a little more on education in the bigger cities. They want to go in for professional courses, whereas tier 2, tier 3 cities, they are not so, they are happy with, they are prepared to devote the kind of time which is required. I'm talking of if you want to reach the top, to represent India and play in the Olympics, play at the international level, you need to devote time, maybe 6 to 8 hours a day, which if you take up a professional course may not be possible. So that could also be one of the reasons.
So I think it is not exactly one point, but it's a combination of several factors which has made Maharashtra's position from number 1 to downwards. So Trupti just mentioned about the revenue or the money that must be coming back from the game. Now here I would like to compare that compared to cricket, there's hardly any money in badminton, even though it is one of the most popular sports of the country. I was told that the TRP for badminton is number 2 in the electronic media. But compared to this much TRP or following or the number of players increasing multifold, the sponsors don't come, or whatever money comes from the government goes only to the top 8. It doesn't percolate down to the majority of players. Why don't the sponsors come in for badminton?
I think why does cricket get money? Because the BCCI is the cricket, the board which controls cricket is more active. They have hired professionals, whereas most of the other federations, the national federations, I don't think are that active. So, sponsors don't come to you. You have to, present a proper plan to them. I don't think there is a lack of, dearth of funds, lack of money, especially now. So, if you go up with a plan, but you need professionals to run. You need, you need to give them visibility. You need to go with a proper plan. And to execute that plan, you need professionals. And I think our federations are not, equipped at the moment. So I think they need to be more professional. Of course, nowhere we will get close to cricket because, the difference between cricket and all the other sports is, but there's definitely, it's possible to get compared to what we are now, we can do much better. If we come up with a proper plan and, like for example, PBL, which is every other sport has a league, including Kho-Kho, Kabaddi, football, hockey, volleyball. So why not badminton? Because, the federation, I don't know what the reasons are, but the BA has not taken, they've not been able to conduct for whatever reason. I don't know the reasons, but, I think the last we had was 4 or 5 years back, whereas we should be conducting, all the players are looking forward, when we go for international tournaments, all the top players, keep asking, when are you conducting the PBL? But there has to be initiative from our side. So, you make a proper plan, proper presentation, and if you don't have if the federation does not have the people, you have event management companies whom you can outsource and let them run the sport, like at least those events. BCCI also takes the help of IMG, so they do a lot of work behind the scenes. So we need to take the help of professionals in the field to market the sport. Then definitely sponsors will come forward. It's not charity, so you have to you have to give them something back, which is easily possible.
Perfect.
Professionalism is the key aspect, I would say. And considering the BCCI, the kind of structure they have, down the line up to the grassroots programs, what they have, that is something which we should look at. As you rightly said, we are looking only at the elite player or the top 8. But the grassroots program, what they have, that is something we should also look at. But nevertheless, now the things what probably it was during my time, there have been a drastic changes now. Whether it is, if we look at the Khelo India, which has started now, with the intermediate, level players being supported. Then you also have in TOPS. TOPS is the Target Olympic Podium, in which you have another category. There are 2 categories. It's a core and development category. So in development category, it's again the intermediate and a little younger category, which has been supported fully again with whatever their requirements are. Again, the vision is the Olympics. So there are certain things, the schemes coming from the government or the NGOs like Prakash sir is, a founder of OGQ and few others, Go Sports and Reliance. And these NGOs are also coming forward, coming up with a lot of different aspects. So I think all together now are looking beyond top 8. So I think it has to be a collective effort. Federations, of course, will have to play their role. And at the same time, all of them coming together is what is going to take us to the top.
I think the point is very well taken. The next question that I have in mind is, looking at the current badminton scenario in India on international perspective, we don't have a player in the top 10 as of now. Perhaps because some players have been injured and not participated enough or whatever. The next Olympics, how do you feel India's chances are?
I think we have a good talent pool. I think we are doing well. Earlier it used to be only men's singles, then women's singles has come up. We didn't have enough in the men's singles now, and earlier we were only good in singles. Now we have a very good pair in men's doubles. Ladies doubles are also close, maybe in the top 10, 15. So there is potential. The game is growing. I think a lot depends on the players themselves, how hungry they are, to, like Trupti said, I think there is no lack of encouragement, no lack of support. Unlike, maybe 15, 20 years back, whatever they want, it's being given. Like I mentioned after the Olympics, I think players need to learn to take responsibility for their performances because they are being given anything they've asked for. Big teams, nothing has been refused, whether it comes from private foundations, whether it comes from the government, from the federation, it doesn't matter. They get whatever they want. So it is time they delivered, and I think they have to be held accountable. When you are given the facilities, you have to prove. If not, then accordingly I think the facilities which they provide should come with targets. If you achieve the target, next time you will get, the funding, irrespective of your stature. And if you don't achieve the target accordingly, the next cycle, the quantum of assistance should go down. So I think that will, make them realize that, it's not just one way. It was exactly the opposite maybe 20, 30 years back. But now they get everything they want, so it's time they delivered where it matters.
You mean to say that? Yeah.
Sorry, I'll just add on.
Yes.
Now I would say the pattern of badminton has slightly changed. We've seen when our top players, like if we have to say from Saina to Sindhu, and when a few of our men singles, when they started performing. So a lot of youngsters watching them have started much earlier, the age pattern I'm talking about. They started working and performing at much earlier age. So now we have a lot of youngsters, a lot of younger batch. So the age difference right now, when you said we don't have anybody at the, within top 10 at the moment, but there is quite a bit of age gap, maybe about 5 to 6 years younger than the senior level, where we have a bunch of kids who are potentially good and who we can see them in another 6 to 7 years who will be right there in that position. So now the badminton pattern has changed. They're peaking at much younger age. Earlier it was, if sir may correct me, earlier it used to be a little longer because we would start much later.
Also the support, would come, much later. So, you mature later, you peak later. But nowadays, because of the support, because of, like people are being identified at the age of 8, 9, 10. Yeah. If somebody is extremely talented, it doesn't go unnoticed. We started supporting some of the, whether again federations or somebody will identify them and start supporting, the talent. So I think that right now the players cannot complain about, at least the top players cannot complain about lack of facilities, lack of resources. So it is entirely in their hands how hungry they are. You should not be satisfied, winning just a few tournaments, or winning some Super 500 tournaments or Super 750, just getting into the top 10. The idea should be to win important medals. Ranking is not just the only thing. You have the important events like the All England, the Olympics, Asian Games, Commonwealth Games, the World Championships. So the idea should be to do well in these tournaments and win the important tournaments and not just be, be in the top 10 in the world ranking. So I think I would say a bigger responsibility lies more with the players than with the federations or people who are supporting them.
You mean to say that the players should be more accountable or answerable to their performance, and so also the federation must ask them the explanations for lack of performance or lack of consistency. Do you think we need to set up a system like that?
It's possible, but so I don't know whether, who will bell the cat, whether, because generally when they start, most of them are players, but after they achieve certain success, they become stars. So once they become stars, then it's difficult to question them. So you have to just keep giving them. Mainly also because we do not have the next line. If we had a continuous flow of good players, like it happens in China, then we don't have to worry about, okay, you can be strict with them because you already have the next line. It's not that you don't want to support, but we support, and it should be for everybody, not just for the top players. Give targets, you achieve targets, including the federations. It should be like that. That's what, generally the, UK and all do it. They're given targets, okay, we'll give you this much funds, this is what you have to achieve. So many medals at the Commonwealth, whatever. So you achieve targets, you will get more funds. You don't achieve targets, you will come down. Depending on your performance, your next year's or next quarter, whatever, next 4 years budget is decided by the performance of your players. So the same thing should apply to players and the federations as well.
I think this is a very, very, very good suggestion. And one more aspect here that I would like to ask Prakash sir is you peaked around 25, 26. Gopi also won All England around 25, 26. Saina also peaked around 25, 26. So that was the age of maturity for Indian players to succeed at world level. Do you think this age of maturity has now come down? Whether the younger players doing well, but is there a chance that they play too much and then they get burnt out also?
Well, definitely, they mature much faster at a younger age. Like I said, mainly because they start early and they start getting support at an early age, which was not there. Like when we were playing, we would probably play 2 or 3 tournaments in a whole year. So, you were never sure. You'll play one tournament sometime, like 3 or 4 All Englands I have missed during the peak of my career when I was 18, 19, 20. We were not sent for All England for various reasons. One year there were no funds. One year South Africa was playing. One year some political, boycott. So many things happen. So nowadays, so that thing is not there. So players mature much faster. But I think for them to last longer, it's important that they plan their career, not just go after ranking. Plan your career in such a way that, you are able to last. I think the classic examples, you've seen in tennis, Federer, Djokovic, they are, how they plan their career. They go after important tournament, you rest properly.
And they lasted much longer.
Yeah, 30s, and it's such a competitive sport. So, you have to plan your career in such a way that, you find the right balance between practice, rest, and tournaments.
I think that's a very, very, very valid point. Trupti, you would like to add something?
Yeah, I mean, rightly said. You see now itself in the last Olympics, we've had Lakshya Sen, again 23. Chirag and Satvik, again in the same similar age bracket. So these players, have been performing at the international circuit for last 3-4 years, at the highest point. The doubles pair have been number 1. They've been the Asian Games gold medalist, which is the first time ever. And to be at the winning the Asian Games gold medal is as good as winning an Olympic, gold medal, because it's such a tough competition there. So that says it pretty much all. And as he said, we've started early. So as I said, the pattern now for badminton has changed. And it will probably go in a similar manner for next few years, as we continue to do in this manner. But at the same time, wisely planning is going to be very important, because the competition also is very intense. The pattern or even the change in the badminton has also changed. In earlier times, it was with the the system, the rally system, it was different, and now the point system is again different. So with that, the intensity has increased. The game has become much faster. So the chances of injuries and all those things keeping in mind, all the players will have to plan their schedule. The competition structure has also become very intense. It's quite a tight schedule for a international player to play throughout the year. So planning the right number of tournaments at the right time, it's going to be very crucial for you to sustain longer.
Well, I think this point should be taken in a very positive sense. Here, I would like to also raise one more point. There is a trend of late, last 5-6 years, particularly more in the last 5-6 years or the last decade, that we cannot give results without a foreign coach. And there are a lot of foreign coaches in India today, the Indonesians, the Malaysians, the Koreans, and the Europeans also. What do you think, Prakash? Is the quality of Indian coaches is as good as foreign coaches? Or you think otherwise, or there is a necessity of foreign coaches to be brought into India?
Well, I think we have good coaches, but I think what they lack is, they are not up to date with the latest techniques because of lack of opportunities. It's not that we don't have talented coaches, but they don't have access to, to the latest techniques being developed. So that is why the need for foreign coaches. It's not that, they are not talented. I think one of the ways where we can address, I've been always advocating this, is to get some foreign coaches to train our Indian coaches, which is, if you get one foreign coach, maybe they can train about 25 or 30, they should not deal with the players. Only train foreign coaches, only train Indian coaches with the latest technique, whether it is multi-feed, on physical training, on whatever the latest developments which are, which are being followed in. Because the game is changing fast, keeps changing, lot of new techniques, new developments happen. So only few of our coaches who go abroad have the, they have the knowledge of the latest techniques. Whereas a lot of the other, majority of the coaches, if they don't go out, you don't get to know. So it's very important, the federations or the sports authority or whoever, should try to get a foreign coach to coach our coaches, get, one coach from each state, intensive 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, send them back to all the districts. So, when they start, they'll start with a, good base. Then I think over a period of time, foreign coaches may not be required.
Because I would like to relate this problem with the game of cricket also. They had foreign coaches. They had coaches from England and Australia and foreign countries. Now they have, last few years, they have gone back to Indian coaches who are equally good, and they are proving results, and they are international level players. So how do you relate the example of cricket and to how does it apply to badminton?
I'm of an opinion, this is my opinion, that as Sir said, that Indian coaches, we do have potential. It's not that but we do have a mindset that if a foreign coach comes and, coaches us, we are going to do better. But I'm of an opinion...
You mean to say it's psychological?
Psychological at times. I don't deny that it does help, but many of the times it is a bit of a psychological also. More important, what I look at is having an international coach who has an understanding of an Indian physical aspect. Because getting like for example, I'll just say, you're getting an Indonesian coach, their training pattern is very much used to for their kind of ways, which...
The Mongolian trees.
Yeah, I mean, they're used to...
the genetics.
Yeah. They're used to that sort of training for years and years, because Indonesia again is known for badminton. But for Indians, we are not used to that. And suddenly we bring in someone new and we, show it to our, it's like a surprise to our body. And if it doesn't take, we end up getting injured or not used to that pattern. Sometimes it does work for us, but then we got to be wise, again, choosing the right kind of coach. And you got to be smart. That is going to be very important in the new trend, I would say. So if you are smart enough in choosing the right kind of coaches and getting them trained to your needs, to the Indian needs, then that is the best way.
Thank you very much, Trupti. And my last question to sum up today, unless the audience has some questions to ask. It was an extremely delightful sight to see the great Prakash Padukone sitting for the matches in Olympics behind the Indian players and coaching actively. I would like to ask Prakash whether coaching is your first love or administration?
No, any day coaching. If it was administration, I would have been in BI. I'm not a good administrator, but because my expertise is in the technical aspects. I can spot talent. I can because that's what I've done throughout my life. So even though I have a little bit of administrative knowledge now, running the academy for the last 30 years and learning from others, watching. So I think that has been my strength right from the beginning, right from my playing days. I didn't have a coach, so whatever I've learned is just by watching. So I always learned, watching better players, whether it is on the court, off the court. But first love would always be to, of course, now I can't be standing on the court and for 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, but I think my expertise would probably be in giving the tactical inputs, more of strategy, tactics, what stroke to use, to analyze the player's strength and weakness, and tell them what can be done to improve, so that the coaches who are on the court can implement and take it forward from there.
I think I must say that I was fortunate enough to have him on the court when I was playing him as a coach. And I will just share one of my experiences, right? It was wonderful to have him on court. He was a man with very few words when he's on the court, but we were still very afraid of him. He would never scold us or, say anything, but when he's on the court, we were all disciplined. And I think that was the best part. Whichever tournament, whichever big tournament you win and come, you just go in front of him, everything just goes down and you get grounded. So that was just automatic, not out of the fear or anything, but just out of the respect. I think that was a wonderful thing coming out from your coach. I think a huge respect for him, and I'm really privileged and honored to sit next to him here and have this moment. Thank you, sir.
Prakash, we really the Indian badminton needs you for many more years. We have won the Thomas Cup 2 years back. We are very close to winning the Olympic medal this year, but to win more medals in Olympics in the 2028 and many more Thomas Cup and Yuva Cups to be won, we need Prakash around us, and Indian badminton needs him. And with these words, I close today's a small program of chat with these two greats. Now, I would request from the audience, if anyone has questions to ask. Please, sir.
What do you think of the critical mass of the players? Is there enough badminton critical mass in the system, or we need to have more?
Yes, I think it's increasing. Just to give you some example, maybe just 5 years back, if we had a junior tournament, like there are four categories in the badminton field: under 13, 15, 17, and 19. So every 2 years, so there are 4 categories. So we used to have maybe 5 to 8 years back about 2,500 to 3,000 entries in all the 4 categories put together. If we were to do the same tournament now, we would get 10 to 12,000 entries. So that's the kind of growth you have seen in the last 5 years. So no one can conduct. In our academy, we have 16 courts, 1-6. But even with 16 courts, if we have all the 4 events together, we'll probably need 2 weeks to complete that tournament. So that's the kind of growth which we have seen. So nowadays, what BI has done is they've split. You do only under 13, you will get about 2,000-3,000 entries. 15 and 17 is together, you get another 3,000 entries. Only under 19, you get another 2,500 entries. The game is really growing fast. So I think everybody connected with the sport, starting with the federations, if they can come together, potential is tremendous, lot of talent, especially in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. We just need to find the right talent and support them. I think giving the right support at the right time, I think that's very crucial. Many, earlier, a lot of the players, who did not get support at the right time, they give up the sport. They get dejected, or they go into academics, or, they take up other sport, they get disappointed. So the support at the right time is very crucial, which is happening now. So, so that is one of the reasons why, young players are, spotted, given encouragement. So then the parents also are willing to take a risk and put their kids in this sport, because there is future. If you have talent, you will get identified, and, you will get the support at the time when it is required.
I think what Prakash has said is extremely thought-provoking, and it should show us the way, particularly the organizers, the federation, and the coaches, and the players, and the parents' fraternities also. So I think we should take a clue from this to move ahead. Anyone has some question?
It was a pleasure hosting you in Kolhapur, but I would like to know your thoughts about the Golden Jubilee celebration and your return to Kolhapur after 25 years.
Well, delighted to be here after, I think, almost 50 years. I think I came here in 73 or something like that. I don't remember much where I played, but I do remember having played here, I think the Western India. I was told that it was in 73. But I think only one thing you lack, like we've all mentioned, the moment you have a good infrastructure here, even with maybe 3 courts, 4 courts, if not the government, maybe you could even think of leasing, take a piece of land on lease. You don't have to buy, and it's possible because the game has become commercially viable now. A lot of the courts in many of the especially in the south, Bangalore and Hyderabad, people are taking a plot of land on lease, 25-year lease, 30-year lease, and letting it out for pay and play, and get some few sponsors. There are multiple ways of raising revenues by using only the badminton court. Coaching during the afternoons, 10 to 12, you can use it for ladies coaching, or ladies just come and play. 6 to 9 in the morning, 7 to 10 in the evening, there are people who will pay and play. So that way you can generate revenue, commercially viable. So people who have plots, instead of getting into retail or something. That's why, I don't know if I mentioned, when I started in 62, there were only 5 courts in Bangalore. 3 of them were wedding halls. But now I'm told that there are 5,000 badminton courts in Bangalore itself. Some of them have 16, 20. One place in Whitefield has 32 courts. So, and not coaching. A lot of IT players, they just want to go and play. People who just want to play for fitness. So there will be people like that here. But so you have to make use of them, and so commercially also it is viable. So that's the only thing which is lacking at the moment. The moment you have facility of your own, or whoever combined, where you can host tournaments. There is a lot of talent. We saw in the morning more than 250 kids had come. So because of lack of opportunities, when you have a facility of your own, you conduct state, district level tournaments, national level tournaments. Children get to watch. Every year you should have tournaments. So that will really, kindle the next generation of players. So I wish that KDBA will very soon, have its own facility. Maybe start in a small way, and I think you will be able to. You will find many more champions coming out of this place.
So the scenario for badminton is changing, and changing for the good. Let's hope for the best. In next 10 years, we will produce more and more world champions and international players from India, and India becomes the top in the field of badminton in the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, Ward sir, Prakash sir, Trupti ma'am, for the valuable inputs and knowledge you imparted to us today.
As we reach the end of a dynamic and intense day, we've had the privilege of hosting such incredible guests and gathering lots of knowledge in the field of badminton, and also the opportunity of honoring some truly outstanding individuals who have made a remarkable contribution in the field of badminton. I now call upon our KDBA Secretary Tanmay Karmarkar to give the vote of thanks.
Good evening, one and all. Reputed dignitaries, esteemed guests, fellow badminton enthusiasts, our sponsors, today's awardees, and the proud members of the Kolhapur District Badminton Association. I am honored to stand before you today to express our heartfelt gratitude on this momentous occasion, the Golden Jubilee of our District Badminton Association. First and foremost, I would like to express our greatest gratitude to our today's chief guest, Padma Shri, Mr. Prakash Padukone sir, for accepting our invitation and being with us here today. It is like a dream come true for all our budding players and coaches to meet you in person today. We also appreciate the presence of Mrs. Ujala Padukone. We are grateful to our guest of honor, Padma Shri, Mr. Murlikant Petkar. Nothing can be more motivating than his life story. We are so happy to have you with us as a live model of inspiration to our players. Special thanks to our chief guest, Shiv Chhatrapati Jeevan Gaurav Awardee, Mr. Shrikant Wad Sir, Honorary General Secretary of Maharashtra Badminton Association, for his gracious presence for this Golden Jubilee function. We look forward to seek your guidance and help for promoting badminton culture in Kolhapur. A big thanks to the Dhyanchan awardee, Trupti Murgunde, for accepting our invitation and gracing the program. We sincerely appreciate the presence of Shahu Chhatrapati Maharaj for gracing this event. We thank all the dignitaries from other sporting associations of Kolhapur, as well as the office bearers of other district associations. We are also grateful to our sponsors and advertisers who have generously contributed to our cause. Your support will definitely enable us to promote badminton sport in Kolhapur. We thank all the awardees today for making Kolhapur proud. We thank you for your unwavering commitment to the sport. Your love for badminton has been the driving force behind your growth and success. We wish you all the best for all your future endeavors. To our members, past and present, our deepest gratitude for paving the way for this remarkable journey. Our thanks to the press who have always supported us by giving maximum coverage to our events and tournaments. We would like to thank Mr. Ashish Raibage for sponsoring the delicious lunch today at Neora Deck. Thanks to our event manager, Yash Prabhu from Crew Productions for managing the event flawlessly. Thank you, Residency Club, for all their support and serving us with some great food. Thanks a ton to all the committee members for all the tireless efforts they have put to make this event a success. Last but not the least, I cannot forget to thank our graceful MOC pair of Aruna Rasar ma'am and Devina Ghadge ma'am for hosting this event with such flair. As we celebrate this milestone, we look forward to many more years of promoting the sport and creating opportunities for growth and excellence. Once again, thank you everyone who has contributed to our journey. A special thank you for Satish Padde for helping us with our souvenir and Mr. Anand Mugre for helping us with our website. I request everyone to join us for dinner at the canopy upstairs. Thank you. Before that, kindly stand up for the national anthem.